This should be easy, right? Simple task, very forgiving. It's just painting. No problem. Right.
Previously trying this, I used the wrong sprayer. This was used with a compressor. Hook up the compressor, put the stain in the top, and spray away. It would have been easier to use a paintbrush. This time around I chose the $69 Wagner QX2. It definitely works a lot better when you choose the right machine for the right job. The other sprayer was good for spraying little things like model cars, but not good for spraying fences. So this one did a much better job. If you can't figure out how to put the pieces together, then you might have to use the instructions.
Well, duh.
Oh well. Pro tip, in the bottle there's this little thing of Vaseline that's to put on this little black ring. You definitely need to do that so this thing doesn't stick. Then what you do with the rest of it's up to you. You need to choose a day with moderate temperatures where the wind doesn't exceed 10 miles per hour. Got to get your supplies, extension cord, of course your QX2 sprayer, so you can do stain or paint, respirator so you're not breathing that stuff in, some safety glasses so it doesn't splatter in your eyes, and some gloves to keep it off your hands. Of course you need your stain, whichever one you want to choose, some paint thinner if you need to thin it down a little bit. The first thing you have to do is clean your fence, and there's a couple ways of doing that. Do it the proper way with a pressure washer, or you can do it the lazy man's way.
Lazy bum.
Also, on the moss that's growing on the fence, you can take something and scrape that off, or you can do the lazy man's way and just paint right over it. Alright, let me show you another reason why you need to stain or paint your fence. These holes were caused by two different creatures. Carpenter bees started this process. They bored into the bottom, went up into the wood, bored through the wood, and that's where they lay their larvae. Woodpeckers love carpenter bee larvae, so they come and they peck the wood away, and what you're left with is a bunch of holes. If you paint the wood, carpenter bees are less likely to bore into your wood. Alright, we're ready to prove it. Like I said before, it's nice to have the weather that's a little bit of a breeze, so I don't have to wear the respirator, but we'll see, I may have to put it on anyway. Well, that's 28 ounces, 13 or 14 feet of fence. So I'm going to have to refill this thing a few times.